Hello friends, David Miller, Phoenix, Arizona multimedia artist, photographer, educator here talking to you today about some instant film stuff, one of my favorite topics, hence the Polaroid Originals shirt. I'm going to be talking about Polaroid and Instax Mini from Fujifilm because there's a feature on both of these products that I've never talked about before, but has been like a major feature in the things I've been doing in 2021, which is the funky borders. In the case of Fujifilm Instax Minis, there are a lot you can just pick up in any old store. One of the ones I've been using a lot lately is Macaron, which is kind of like this gradient rainbow from one color to another. And also the Confetti Instax Minis, which have multicolored dots all the way around the image. Every single one that comes out is a little bit different, so I get ones that are more blue, more that purple, reddish, so on and so forth. I have borders that are like a rainbow spectrum, which I think are really cool. And I've seen Hello Kitty ones from my friend Kaylee when we shoot. We did a Valentine's Day shoot earlier this year, and she used pink-edged Instax Minis. And then for Polaroids themselves, a lot of the specialty borders that you can get are exclusive through the Polaroid Originals website. And some of these you can still pick up on Amazon, of course, but currently they have Spectrum, and these are kind of like pixelated gradients that go across the Polaroid edge. That's exclusive to the Polaroid Originals website. They have round frame Polaroids that they've just issued. I haven't been able to get my hands on any of those yet because a lot of the times when Polaroid Originals issues an exclusive edition of something, be it like a totally yellow Polaroid or the round frames, they get snatched up like the day they're released. So you have to wait until you get an email that says this product is back in stock, and you're gonna jump on that the day that you get that email because it's not gonna be in stock for very long. These particular ones, the Spectrum ones, I think were really cool when I shot in Boston and I worked with models that used a lot of color in their garb. And rather than sort of taking away from the image inside, I feel like it enhanced it. And I let them know ahead of time, I've got these things to work with, so if we can bring things that either complement or match what is going on in these, that'd be great. And I've used metallic nights. These don't scan very well because they have a metallic finish to the edge of them, but they look cool in person, that's for sure. This one has got kind of like a purplish edge, and anytime these funky frame things come out of the camera and I hand it off to the model, let them see what's going on, they're always like super excited. Of course, they're excited with instant film to begin with. I think a lot of the people I work with prefer instant film because they're getting that instantaneous feedback on what we're doing, and it's nice to know that some of the images are already done, so they're not gonna have to like wait for me to develop something in Lightroom. I know a lot of the models I work with will do a shoot and not get anything back for months, literally months, which I think is a crime against humanity. When I do Polaroids with them, I either scan them that night or I use the Polaroid Originals app on my phone to scan them right away and airdrop them over, so they walk out of the studio with finalized images. But back to the point, the funky frames have really added to the fun of a lot of my shoots. I did one recently with Cheyenne that was in a house that had like a tiki theme to it. It had a bartender skeleton. It had a bunch of talking parrots. It was just like festive all around. And using the Confetti Instax Minis made it extra festive. I mean, I had white frame Instax Minis and I had the Confetti ones, and made sure to get the most out of our environment by using this bizarre border. I know the model liked it, the people on social media who picked up on the stuff thought it was real fun. And graphic design elements are important to the presentation of our images. I feel like a lot of people who grew up in the digital era, in the Instagram era, forgot that We used to frame these things like when you go to a museum and you see this elegant oil painting and the frame itself has really cool design elements to it that feed into what's within its borders. I highly encourage people who are looking for new ways to be creative with their instant film work to explore the funky borders stuff, the limited edition stuff, even the things that are really pop culture-y, like the Snoopy frames, the Mandalorian, the Stranger Things borders. It's a way to have fun with your art, and if you look at it from a design perspective, people who go out in an all-black tee or an all-white tee, they're not really standing out in the crowd, and they might not want to stand out in the crowd, but making use of some of these fun graphic design elements and elevate the pleasure of your shoots. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time.